right up.
As always at Oregon Sweet Leaf Revival, sharing is always caring.
He's with Oregon Sweet Leaf. Please join us here to listen to this awesome presentation. Thank you, Michael.
First off, I want to thank everybody for coming to the hemp and THC Fair at the Oregon State Fairgrounds. We deeply appreciate your support coming out today. I just want to thank all the responsible stoners in the crowd. Got a lot of those I can see. Everybody's, got their medication and all that stuff before they come out and hang out. I want to let everybody know that a lot of people gave up their livelihoods, their lives, their families, and everything so that you could enjoy legal cannabis today in the state of Oregon. And some of those people that I want to mention are not here with us anymore. The first one I want to mention is Dr. Levesque. Dr. Levesque was a pioneer in the cannabis industry. He came out and said, no more, it's time to treat people's illness with cannabis. He was the first one of his kind. He was shunned by his peers. I can only imagine what it's like for a doctor for the first time to tell all his buddies that cannabis was right. Well, Dr. Levesque did that. Dr. Levesque gave a large portion of his life fighting for cannabis freedom so that everybody could make that personal choice. And I want to remember him today. I want to remember him today because of him, you're all here today enjoying this. He's one of those fighters that can't be here today. Rest in peace, Dr. Levesque. I want to mention another gentleman. I want to mention Jack Hare. It rhymes with tear, as Jack once said. Couldn't be here without him as well. Let's not forget the Emperor. Let's not forget his words of wisdom. Let's not forget that his fighting, his giving up of his livelihood, him being harassed and hounded for years and years, having people roll their eyes in their head thinking, oh no, not another stoner. Because of Jack Hare and his educational message about hemp and about cannabis and about the knowledge of cannabis, the 66,000 years that we as human beings have had a relationship with it, Jack Hare was a fighter, and you are here today because of a man like him. I want to mention another lady in the state of Oregon that was really, really prevalent in state law so that you folks could be here today to enjoy cannabis, and that's Stormy Ray. Stormy Ray helped with many other fighters to get cannabis legalized and moved through the state. There are many other fighters that are still here with us today, but most of them have kind of disappeared into the woodwork now that the shiny penny is getting much shinier. I don't want anybody in this room to forget about all those people that fought for the right to have a relationship with the cannabis plant and have a right to choose and the right to use. So please, as you go throughout this event arena area and you go and look at all these wonderful booths and all these future cannabis businesses, I want you to try to keep in mind at least one of those warriors who fought for your rights to be here today. Thank you for your votes. Your vote counted. Yay, yay. That's a victory in the state of Oregon. And I just hope everybody remembers that. Help end this prohibition by educating somebody that doesn't know better. Don't turn your back on them. Help them understand so that we can end prohibition all the way across the board. We have areas in the state of Oregon still that want a prohibition against the plant against people's rights to grow it in the state of Oregon. And we've got counties that want to make their own rules so they can break their rules. Remember, this fight is not over, folks. So your votes are going to be needed in these counties as we move forward. This prohibition is not all the way over. Not when you're got Malheur County in Ontario telling folks, you can't grow your medicinal crops. You can't grow your recreational crops. We don't care if it's state law. We don't care if we have rules and regulations in place. We have Jackson County still kind of tossing around with what they want to do. We have other counties throughout the state that are still telling folks they cannot grow their cannabis. So remember, this war isn't over. We still have to keep fighting as citizens, still making sure our voices are heard throughout the state as we move forward with legalization in cannabis. And thank each and every one of these business folks that come out tonight to be able to share their samples, their ideals, and the future of what cannabis can do for the state of Oregon. Thank you.